Benjamin's gone.
Benjamin's gone? Oh no! What happened? Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for joining us on the farm, but not for long. Where are we headed, Cass?
All over the world.
Yes, but not on this video. That'll probably be the next video you see on Walker Farm.
I can't tell you because I don't really know.
Oh yeah. So everybody in this world really wants to be a traveler like Cassie. You do have to like pack your own bags.
Yeah.
But then you just show up.
I got the kids packed. I got me packed. I got everybody packed.
But after that, what do you do?
Relax.
And enjoy the vacations, because I've also done all of the vacation planning. So if you guys are interested in following along or want to look out in your hometown, if we're going to be driving through, then we're going to be flying to Las Vegas. We're going to spend one day there, not very long. The next day we're headed to the Hoover Dam and the Grand Canyon. So that's day 2. We're going to be staying near the Grand Canyon. The next day we are driving to Utah. Going to go north, Moab and Bryce Canyon. So Bryce Canyon is really beautiful. Some people said Bryce Canyon is better than Grand Canyon.
Really?
Now, I don't know about that. You guys can tell us if they're wrong about that. And then we're going to go to Redmond. Some of our favorite salt that we enjoy and our cattle enjoy comes from Redmond, Utah. And we're going to bring you guys kind of as a backstage look at the mining and stuff there. And then we're going to be slowly making our way back home through Colorado. We're probably going to go to Copper Mountain and Royal Gorge. So the kids haven't seen Royal Gorge. And then coming back down through the Panhandle. I know there's a lot of exciting things happening in the Panhandle. A lot of people wonder, what goes on in that little strip of land right there?
People probably leaving comments. You got to see this. You got to do that. We can only do so much, and we already have our days pretty planned.
Pretty full.
Yeah. We don't shy away from what we've already decided to do. So there are more things and other things we can do as well, but
if you
just can't.
do know some good like hole-in-the-wall restaurants along the route that we've just told you about, then leave those recommendations, or maybe there's a little side attraction that you want to tell us about. We'd love to check it out. It's just we are on limited time, and Cassie's eyeballing the birds. But hopefully you guys will go over and follow along on Walker Farm Fam.
Yeah. And
we did have to say goodbye, though, already, Cassie. Who did we say goodbye to?
Yeah, so Benjamin's not here.
Benjamin had to leave.
Yeah. So Gary, if he makes his way out there, I got to go take Ranger to a soccer game. But Gary makes his way out. He might show you Benjamin's empty pen. If you want to follow along with Benjamin and his adventures this week, you got to go over to Count It All Joy. Brandy and her girls over there have kidnapped Benjamin, and they're going to have so much fun with him this week, and we're excited for them to take care of him.
Yeah, I'm sure that Dutch is really happy about them getting to babysit.
I didn't mention his name.
Well, them getting to babysit for 5 days and then not have to keep it around forever.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's why I'm saying it's Brandy and the girls.
Count it all joy.
Dutch is all in, but count it all joy. Go over there and check out Brandy and the girls and see what they're up to with Benjamin. Tell them Walker Farm Fam sent you. And you never know what they might take Benjamin to do.
There you go. So just have to check out their channel. While we're out here, though, I wanted to show everybody Cassie's flowers and do a little update on that. She has been watering them every single day. Right, Cassie?
Jesus has.
No, they do look very pretty, though. And we have also been doing some farm sitter training, but I need to remind somebody to water these flowers.
Well, you better tell my mom to do that.
I didn't mention watering flowers to our farm sitter, but look, these are the ones that your mom planted last year, and they came back. They are really beautiful.
My mom didn't plant nothing. I planted everything.
Oh, you planted those?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. They came back, and these are our Boomer Sooner.
I went down to Harps and got them, right?
I can't remember. I thought your mom did. No? That was you?
Yeah.
That was okay. My bad. That was all Cassie. And then right here, we got our orange and our whites.
All these pots had stuff in them, though. Is that the only ones that came back?
Yes, those are the only ones that came back. There might be a little bit in the backside.
Like, yeah.
It hasn't came up yet.
Maybe that one's doing so good because it has more sun.
But we aren't really flower people here at Walker Farm, I'll just be honest. And so this is like a 10 out of 10 for us. Like maybe even like an 11 out of 10. Like that's really good, isn't it, Cassie?
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we impressed ourselves today. So Cassie just took off, and you can see her van is not here. She is taking Ranger to soccer, and also taking Little Bear to a family member. So I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking, is Little Bear going? Is he going? What do you do with him? Can he fly out of state? Can he do this? Can he not? I'm probably not going to answer any other questions in the comments, but I will tell you he is not going. Anytime we do foster care, our foster children have a right to have weekly visits with biological family, and part of those rights is them staying in the state. Also, we booked this trip before we even had placement, and it's just not in the books for him to be traveling. So no, he is not going. Yes, he is in great care, a very loving family. He is going to be just fine. We promise. We've done this multiple times, and right now though, I wanted to come out here in the garden and take a look real quick. If I get time, I want to do a little bit of work out here. I've got some weeds to pull, and I want to try to get a little bit of cardboard around some of my cucumbers because they're already starting to really run. Surely, yeah, there's nothing on them yet, but the tomatoes are doing good. And we did a little experiment. If you guys remember, we caged our first squash, and you can see it is growing up inside the cage. I keep pulling the leaves up and making them a little taller, but so far it's doing great. I picked a big squash off of it yesterday, zucchini squash, and then our yellow squash are all doing good as well. So I know the garden's probably going to get a little overgrown. So the way it goes, whenever we go on a vacation for 5 or 6 days, we have to take care of everything when we leave, and as soon as we get back, we have to take care of everything again. So I right now have about a 2-hour job of taking care of all the grass. All of it needs to be mowed. Everything needs to be trimmed back and made nice. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of YouTube magic though, right here, right now, with a snap of a finger. Here we go. And just like that, it is finished. So everything is mowed. But since I was videoing a while ago, oh, I got a new hat. It got really sunny out here, and the wind has picked up. So hopefully you can hear, we'll get behind the wind right here. But that took a little longer than expected. So I hit some kind of a strap or something with my mower. I had to end up taking the deck off, taking a blade off, getting all the junk out, putting it back on, doing all that. And that was a 2-hour job into a 3-hour job. So things happen, life happens, nothing's perfect. I'll tell you, if you're watching a YouTube channel and everything's perfect, nothing is wrong any of the time, everything's picturesque, in place, guess what? They're still having problems. They're just not sharing all their problems with you. So I spared you the problems with my YouTube magic and a snap of the finger today. Hopefully that saved you about 10 minutes of boring lawn mowing and cleaning out lawn blades and everything else. But so I have to continue on. We do have to leave tomorrow. When you're watching this video, we're probably well on our trip. So these videos are obviously ahead a little bit, but I'm gonna bring you guys along. We're gonna check in on all of the animals as I do the chores. Like I said, if it's windy, I'm sorry, but today I'm using my GoPro. It's just a lot easier to carry around and do that kind of thing. So let's go check on the animals. Well, hello girls. Hey Tom. All the sheep are over here waiting for me. Here goes Zena. Tom Henry, you be nice. You be nice. Tell him, Zena, be nice. There is my girl Sue. You guys can see I ended up moving her feeding pan back out from the barn because we put chickens in there, and she's doing okay though. Let's see. There you go, girl. There you go, Sue. All right, I'm gonna let her eat. So all the sheep and the lambs are doing good after they got their hair cut. They're all trimmed up and ready for summer. So, hey girls, Hey, Tom. You need to get back, Tom. Go on, go on. Hey, girls. Look at little Annie Okie over here. All right, that's it. Where's the goat at? The goat's the only one that will do this. Little rowdy. Sorry, dude. There you go, girls. So you can see that we left Patsy. She is in here all by her lonesome, but she has that whole bale of hay, and the other donkeys are over there, but Patsy's doing good. Still waiting on a baby. No babies yet. Our duck, looks like the duck covered its own eggs up. Right there's the nest. There you go, buddy. I think she's a little bit hungry, so I gave her some grain. And as you guys know, here on the farm, we have a little bit of a reputation for when we leave, our animals will usually have their babies. So what I'm hoping is Patsy will have her baby while we're in Utah or Colorado or Nevada, and we'll have to name our new little donkey Utah or maybe Vegas or something like that. Okay. All right, Benny. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. There's Benny. Hey, girl. Look, I put the grain out right there. Come on up, Benny. You can get a little bit. Come on, Benny. So Benny has settled down a whole lot. Oh, he still don't get her along completely with the girls yet, but they are at least not fighting, and he's not chasing them nonstop. So that's progress, if anything. So that's kind of an update out here in the sheep and goat pen. I see the alpacas there over there on that side of the fence, so I'm gonna go give them a little bit to eat too. The alpacas look so small after they got all of their wool or fleece taken off. Hey, girls. Hey, let's not spit. Come on, honey. I just was bragging about how you guys don't ever hardly spit the other day. And then you got to come along and start acting like you're going to spit on me? That's not nice. Hang on, Alfred. Mary, Alfred, come here. Somebody come down here. Alfred. There you go, buddy. All right, they all have a little bite to eat. There's so much green grass that they do not have to have any grain, but I always give them a little bit just because they're probably spoiled a little bit, but they continue to do well, so I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. So our next stop along the way, Shelby wanted to come in here with me, and she doesn't bother a thing, so I let her. I wanted to come check on our grow out pen. All the chicks in here are doing awesome. I filled up the super feeder in here, and these feeders right here have been a lifesaver whenever it comes to us going out of town or traveling. We can fill these up, and our makes it a lot less work daily, not having to fill up small feeders all the time. And they're more or less rain proof. You can see the feed just is right there. They might get a little bit on the ground, but they don't waste very much, not compared to some other types of feeders. So Zena, hey, these little chicks aren't hurting anything, okay? But they are getting big. And I don't think we've shown you the turkey poults in a while, so let's go inside and look at them in the brooder. So our little turkey poults were about a week or two behind the chickens out there, and so we want to let them grow up a little bit more. But hey, babies. Hey,
I feel like the turkeys are a little more peaceful than the chickens. The chickens run wild, but there's 3 girls there. And again, we have automatic feeders and waters in here. So I'm gonna fill up all the water and make sure their feeder's full too. That way they're ready to go. So I do have one other update on the farm. Cassie did take some chickens to the auction yesterday. It wasn't just Cassie though, it was actually Cassie and Ransom. Ransom decided he wanted to sell some of his roosters and hens and make a little money back. So if you guys remember, he bought Lily and her 11 chicks. So Lily is out in the big coop now. And then he kept 4 hens. So there's the 4 hens that he kept right there. And he sold 7 combination of roosters and hens. And he got his check a while ago, he got his money, and he made $70. So Ransom, I think, bought the entire Lily and her 11 chicks for $120. His papa actually bought it. And then he sold 7 chicks. He made $70, so he's not bad. Not doing too bad with that business of buying and selling chicks, especially when dad and mom pays for all the food. But I'm gonna move those 4 little hens over here with these 4. And these are the ones that Cassie got at the last couple auctions she went to. The black and white one came from the chicken auction last month, and then these 2 came from a chicken auction just the other day when we went to the exotic sale. So these are probably about big enough to move out to the big coop, but just to keep them all together one more week, we're gonna put the Lily's 4 little hens in here and combine them all. So I'm gonna go get the net and get them combined. So we got everybody settled into one big happy chicken home, and so far they're all getting along. I put an extra feeder in. They have 2 feeders now, 1 water. They have 1 just regular pellets, 1 little bit of scratch. So they should be well taken care of while we're gone and away. So the last thing I need to do, feed the cows and head out and feed the chickens in the back and fill up, make sure their feeder's full, waters and all that's good. So we'll head back there.
Oh no, Benjamin's gone.
Benjamin's gone? Oh no, what happened? Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. We got a babysitter for Benjamin. We got a babysitter for Benjamin.
Oh.
Somebody has to feed him his bottle. So this is Benjamin's pen. So Ransom, why didn't you go to the soccer game?
Because when we got back from the soccer game, I sat on the couch like for 2 minutes, and then I got up because I thought I was gonna throw up. And then by the time I got to the trash can, I didn't make it to the trash can. Then I just threw up.
Yeah, so Ransom was sick yesterday. It's probably been about 24 hours now, but one reason he could have been sick was because he ran a 5K race, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you run the entire 3 miles?
Yeah.
Hey, you did an awesome job. Daddy was proud of you. And
I almost beat you.
you almost beat me?
You were way behind me, and then somehow you caught up to me.
What was Daddy doing? Who was I pushing?
Little bear.
Little bear in the stroller. So the Bradford 5K was yesterday, and I pushed Little Bear in the stroller. I think my time was 27 minutes and 4 seconds.
My time was
Is it 32 or 30?
31.
31 minutes. Hey, that is an awesome job. 95 again. All right. So, oh, Shelby, please don't take the poop. Jeez, that's why you don't let dogs lick you in the mouth, okay, Ransom? Because they eat poo. This conversation just went way south in a hurry. But Ransom is feeling much better today. We wanted him to stay home and rest. That's one of the reasons I stayed home from the soccer game as well. Because you want to be ready for vacation, right?
Yeah.
You're ready?
And by the way, this morning I couldn't really walk.
You couldn't hardly walk.
Yeah, my legs were so sore.
Your legs were so sore. So Ransom is 7 years old, and he did an awesome job as 5K. And yes, he is old enough to run a 5K. How many of your friends ran it with you? Is there like 4 of you guys?
Yeah.
Four of you ran together?
Yeah, but my other friend, he said, what if I get sick after the 5K? I won't be able to go somewhere. And then And then he started running the 5K, and then he turned around at the fun run.
Oh, he turned around the fun run?
Yeah.
He chickened out? That's okay. He must have been really worried. So, Ransom got first place in his age group.
Yeah, and my other friend got second.
And Ranger got first place in his age group. And I got second place in my age group.
So basically it goes first, second.
That's right. Everybody did a good job.
Yeah.
Even Little Bear, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was very happy in the stroller. Cassie didn't run. She did the drink station at the halfway point where you turn around.
Wait,
and
should have Little Bear got a medal for his age group?
I gave him my medal, so he got one. But Cassie was playing music, and when Little Bear came up, she said he was dancing in the stroller, Ransom. He was having fun, wasn't he? So that's what we've been up to this weekend. So we've already had a busy weekend, and I just got an update. Rangers winning his soccer game 2-0. So this is the championship.
So my other friend Luke,
Uh-huh.
he said he'll run by me, and then he started running by me, and then he walked, and then till his mom got by him, and then he just started running with his mom.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're going to go out, do one last thing, and that is check eggs out in the chicken coop. So, Ransom, how many do you think eggs do we have today total?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay, you want Daddy to guess first?
Yeah.
Okay, my guess is 29.
10.
You're going to stay with 10?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go see. All right, girls. All right, girls, how many eggs do we have today? We're about ready to find out, but first, everybody gets a little bit of grain. So back here, we have plenty of room in the shade. I'll show you guys. We moved them, I call this their summer home. And I call it their summer home because back here they have all shade all day long, and it's natural shade. But back here they have a lot of dirt, so I throw their chicken feed back here so they can easily find it. All right, let's go check for eggs. All right, Ransom, how many eggs do you think there were? You said 10?
Yeah.
I said 29. There were 27. I think you were a little bit low today.
You won.
So it's the day before we leave. It's the evening, it's getting late. What would any normal person do? They would go inside and they would start packing their bags. That way they'd be ready to go tomorrow. But what do we do on the farm? Let me show you. We plant corn, don't we, Ransom?
Yep.
So we have 1, 2, 3 more rows of corn. And that over there is all doing good, but we wanted to get this in the ground before we left. So maybe when we come home, it'll start coming up.
Like, so it'll probably be like, hopefully it'll be like right here when we get home.
Ransom says hopefully it's 3 or 4 inches tall. So, well, that's all we got out here in the garden. We just wanted to plant some corn, and I'm going to do a tiny bit of tilling around this, but we got to cover this up. So Ranger made it home from soccer, and what place did you get? First place, champions. So this is a really tough tournament in Broken Arrow. How many teams were there?
A lot.
A whole lot. It's like traffic backed up nonstop getting in and out. But it is called the Tornado Alley Spring Classic Broken Arrow Soccer Club Champions. So congratulations to Ranger. Right there. All right. So if you guys think Ranger did a good job winning a soccer game, even though we don't have any video, if Cassie has any.
She does a little bit.
She has a little bit, but I probably won't have time to put it in. But what do you want to see, Ranger?
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball. That's what I was hoping for. So good job, Ranger.
Thank you.
So apparently Ranger had a really good game.
You did?
And the team were the champions.
Champions.
So you ready? You packed?
I have everything together.
So are you packed?
All the children are packed.
Oh, there you go. That's a plus. I told them I didn't pack either. I was out there planting corn just a minute ago instead of packing.
Yeah.
Because
We
I'm
got
gonna,
enough time.
I want to put it off as long as I can.
Always.
Why would I do it any earlier when you can always put it off?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm not going to. So we have got to finish up, and the next videos you guys will see out of us, whether it's on Walker Farm Fam or this channel, will be on vacation. So if you would say a prayer for our travels and safety. And when I went back earlier, and I checked the chickens, we brought Stacy and her family some eggs over. So if you would continue to pray for her, we do appreciate that as well.
Yes.
So what are you looking forward to the most on this trip?
Being on vacation.
I asked Ransom, and he said the Ninja Kids park thing at Las Vegas. It's like a bounce.
I guess we're for sure doing that.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
All right.
So we thank you guys, though. Hopefully you will enjoy the Grand Canyon, and all the natural beauty is what I'm going for. That's going to be my favorite part. But we hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.
We love you guys.